Texas, and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D, as their guys will do battle with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Here we go. All right, let's go get it now, all right?
Watch tight end.
First carry for James Conner, and a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now Roethlisberger to throw on 2nd down. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. Takes this up just short of the 30, but he was able to avoid that earlier tackle. Nice move. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. On 3rd down, Roethlisberger eluding the pressure right. And he finds McDonald.
Here we go.
First time that they've called his number tonight, and it gets him a 1st down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Show that bench release and go.
54's Mike. 54's Mike.
Jack 16.
54. Drop deep, drop deep.
Roethlisberger will hand to Conner. Not a whole lot of room to run. Gets it to the 35 after showcasing the great move. 1 yard officially on the pickup, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 11. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter.
Hurry up, let's go.
4 down. Alert.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the 2nd half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the 1st half. Maybe not so much in the 2nd half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Roethlisberger will throw, and they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. That his first incompletion after a 4-for-4 start.
Yeah, but they shouldn't back off from what they're doing. I like the play calling right out of the gate. I like the tone that they're setting. Keep going in that direction.
Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
All right, now.
This offense converted once already in this first quarter. They're going to try it again here on fourth down.
Hey, 4 down.
Set! Blue 30. Blue 30.
They'll try and throw for it with Roethlisberger. And he's got Rodgers. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 21 yards there. A big play on fourth down. So that is twice on the opening drive that they've gone for it on fourth down, and they've converted both.
I don't know if they're using analytics, which might tell them, hey, more times you go for it on fourth down, the better your odds, the better your chances of succeeding. But let's face it, most teams are not going to go for it twice on fourth down in the first quarter of the game. I mean, we might not see it 2 more times all season.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Here's Roethlisberger. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 23 yards on the play. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play, stopped after a very short game. But I wouldn't abandon the run.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26.
Here you go. Hey, here we go. Wide, ain't it?
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
Wide, ain't it? Here we go, 47. 26.
They go play action here on first down. On the move to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
We got 4. We got 4.
The give is to Elliott. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45.
Get out.
Only a yard on the pickup there, so it leaves them needing a conversion here on 3rd and a tough 9. Here's Prescott being chased out left. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
Wide, ain't it?
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th. A Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 27.
Here we go, 47. Here we go. Wide 80. 26.
Now back to the ground with Elliott. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Out to his left. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Michael Gallup, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. And now out come the Steelers. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, 1st down.
Okay, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen in today's NFL, they're going to weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have agility. And the way that they can get out in front of a runner and create a space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and the runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because it's been blocked so well.
And they get to him with a pressure as Roethlisberger goes down. Jalen Smith coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Now Roethlisberger. They'll roll him out right. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks. But doesn't matter what you call a position, it's who you put there, and there we saw completion.
2 minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout. And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on 4th down conversions. And here we go again. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice gain.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
And he'll be taken down at the 34. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface.
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. DeMarcus Lawrence. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger.
Snickers, you got to spin.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Over the middle here to Brown. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Now the Steelers hustling up to the line of scrimmage. 4th down. Here's Roethlisberger. And that is going to be incomplete. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Cowboys defense is going to get him the football back. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, Sway. Here we go.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Stephon Tuitt, the one that got him down. Prescott urging his guys to go quickly. They need to get up and set. Here's Prescott. Over the middle, Cooper with it. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Here we go, 47. Here we go, get out, get out.
A 1st down carry by Elliott. And a solid run down inside the 30. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. A 2nd down throw for Prescott. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Tight on the right, tight on the right.
Here we go, 47. Here we go, wide 80. What do you think?
198.
What do you think?
Now Prescott.
Coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have to show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Set and ready to go for the 2nd half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Looking and finding Allen Hurns. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
What's tight? Tight is right.
Here we go, wide 80.
No. 3 down. Odd. Tighten up. Tighten up.
Here we go, 46. 26.
On 1st and 10, Prescott drops it underneath to Elliott. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
But it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
Here we go, get out, get out.
Check hot route. Hot.
Got it.
2nd down, Prescott. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a 1st down. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Hey, here we go. Wide 80.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Tight end's right. Tight end's right.
Here we go. Wide 8.
Again, it's Elliott. And an alley to run. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. And give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Here we go. Wide 80.
Check 37. Check 30.
Here we go. 47. 26.
A give to Elliott. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives them a 1st and goal.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
Watch tight. Tight end right.
Here we go. Wide 80. Hey, Sway. 26.
Now Elliott. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Tight left.
Here we go. Wide 80.
Check 9.
Here we go. Going to 54. Wide 80.
Go.
26.
He'll get it up the middle.
Go. Hey, run it.
And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They've gotten it to the 1. Can they get that final yard here on 3rd and goal?
On.
Here we go.
It's a keeper with Prescott. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Dak Prescott, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Cowboys are in for 6. So he's able to sneak it in, and credit to the guys up front.
Oh, without a doubt, because they have the leverage on this play. We always talk about low man wins and one-on-one battles. That's exactly what happened there. Their offensive line, lower than the defensive front.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
On 2nd down, here's Roethlisberger. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll be 3rd down.
Focus.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
To throw here, Roethlisberger. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. The Steelers on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Easy work. It's easy work, and it's coming again. Check to
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
All right, here we go.
Tight ends Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo.
On second down, Roethlisberger. Man open right side. It's Rodgers. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
4 down, 4 down.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. So now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who have had the receivers on lockdown.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 16.
Check it. Here we go, 47. Hey, here we go. One.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. So Amari Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process when he came out of Alabama and was inquiring about him and his skills, they say it all began back in Miami. He really became a pro receiver at a young age because of his attention to detail and precision. But don't forget his athletic ability. That's what made that catch there.
He did spend 1 year with Teddy Bridgewater as his quarterback there, so that helped back in high school. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. On second down, Elliott. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10.
Hey, 4 down, 4 down.
Here we go. 180. 26.
A give to Elliott running left. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
It's coming now.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. Tight on the right.
Hey, here we go. Wide 80. 26.
Throwing here, Prescott. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking to get it to Allen Hurns that time. And it's third down. Well, not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
On third down, Elliott. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That good for 19 at a first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Prescott. And he's got his man on the out route. And the Steelers signal for another timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. So they have the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a second and long.
Hey. 4 down.
Here we go, 46. Hey, switch.
Kill.
26.
Prescott.
Hey, switch gears.
And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that doesn't...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off Byron Jones. And they have the football and will take...